unanswered the report. She said it came from inside.
Boston.
I'm going to be barefoot any day anyway.
Thank you.
Actually, now we're headed up to the summit on top, and then to the most beautiful village in the world. It's on this island. It's the village called Ia, Emperor. Approximately in the year 1640 BC, the piece fell into this huge void which was created, or into this huge cauldron. This round island, only there's 3 outer pieces, the shorelines, and all the center fell into this void, almost 83 square kilometers submerged. The water, of course, came rushing in, filling this void with water, and like this, the volcano and this island, they have formed the, you can see leftish from your cruise ship, the big black island of pure black petrified lava. It came first in the 15th century, 1570. It took 430 years. It has a connection to the volcanic center deep down below, 2 to 4 kilometers down in the ground. But this island today is called the volcano of Santorini, as it has an active crater on its summit. The last eruption 1950, the island is called Nea Kameni, which means the new burnt one. As the youngest land in the eastern Mediterranean, is only 430 years old. However, this was from the last big explosion, 1640 BC, which has split the island apart. And as this explosion is called the pumice stone explosion, pumice stone, and is as well playing a very important role for the island or for the entire region. Now, reaching the summit, almost you can see nicely to our right-hand side, the 2 volcanic islands, pure black petrified lava in the center, the 3 islands forming the cauldron, and the 2 villages on the summit on the caldera. Behind there, the island descends in terraces towards the outer line, the coast, which are beached. You can see the island is very small, narrow. So from the cliffside, it descends rapidly in terraces of volcanic origin. So we're talking black pebble beaches or black sandy beaches. Different to get used to. That means everyone is working. We have Easter coming now, mid-November, it'll stop. Winter time, November till April, is usually very good. Quite a visited island, and it become one of the most richest islands in Greece and the most expensive ones as well. We have 2 sides. Tourist side we've got both villages. Most whitewashed houses you can see from here are hotels, rooms for rent, and visitors there are more internationally visiting us. Lots of honeymooners. It's a very romantic spot as well. Visitors which stay average to. So prices are very different as well. People in charming places where closer by the beach, it's cheaper than the other side. Hotels by the beach, you'll find 20 to 40 euros a night, let's say. Start with 100, 150 euros a night. That is in low season, of course. High season, it's quite an amount of visitors coming into the island, and so easily 500,000 in summertime in these 6 months. Small island like this, life these days is good, which is surprising. As Santorini is not sufficient for these days visitors, and population which is continuously rising to bring water in. And this, of course, is house agriculture, but again, not sufficient to feed all the scale. And it took 5 minutes, and of course, it's destroyed the entire island. A huge migration wave started after, as people did not want to stay on the island. It was enough. There was no water on the island, no jobs, no life, no electricity. So Athens then was flourishing, so people just migrated. They left the village. Some villages were just left in 12,000 inhabitants, I'm sorry, and around 13 communities, 13 villages. High schools on, so kids can stay up until university on the island. And again, life is good. It's a safe, nice place. And but again, a small island, as you can see, right in front of us is the east coast again. So it's very narrow. And widest spot is 16 kilometers. The longest road is the one we're on, which is the main road going from north to south, which has 26 kilometers. It's from the humidity it takes out of the air. So there is quite some agriculture on Santorini again, for an island that dry. So main product again these days is wine, but still the tomato is still being famous. Most products which grow boiled and put in vinegar, they take on our right hand side. So we have lots of pistachio nuts on the island. And very special in Santorini are the eggplants as well. Santorini eggplants are round, like so here to the left side into the Caldera Bay, and on top the stone. These are called tradition. This is what the houses are like. Village is actually descending house by house into the pumice stone, into the bay, which means that each house is built or underneath or next to each other. So no house along is the main path. This is where we were going, so the village will always hang down below you, and the main path is overlooking everything. So again, I will walk you in, but the way out is by yourselves. It's very easy. It's the same way out as it was in. The bus parking is of course right behind the village. The village is un...
Yes, I was quite a while in the United States.
No. So you live here right now?
I do live here.
Wow, beautiful place. Beautiful place. Okay, at this point. Will we do it again? Yeah, just make sure.
Sonia.
That's fine.
Put this in the background, yeah.
Yeah.
Stand right
We'll
there.
take the phones out of play. And that'll be good.
Oh, it's done. Oh, so sorry.
It's okay, no problem.有大象。
Small world.
哎，这是小兔哈。
哎，嗨，
How you
这
doing?
地方好美呀，Santorini。
对，OK，而且要马上付钱，你马上要卡面，
哦
然后还有是
从那边找的。
本来酒我马3天，
我们有酒，
哦
哎，酒
3天
哦，
是2000，
那是蛮好了，那你们也蛮好，你们这地有够。
sorry。
哎，再配一个面包。
不行了，没有了，你过去不能去照。
places. So how did you get here before? Where did you fly to? I drove to Atlanta. Sure, but my daughter lives there.